Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. I can't necessarily call it immorality. It's not necessarily that Western supporters of Israel are immoral. Uh, Many do seem to have a kind of a sense of morality, but I think propaganda and indoctrination has been sort of jammed into the mechanisms of their morality and caused it to short circuit. You know, their morality has severely malfunctioned. It's like a moral version of cognitive dissonance, moral dissonance. Because in order for morality to work properly, your brain has to work properly. And rigidly enforced propaganda, incessant indoctrination, prevents the brain from working properly. So, for instance, these people can actually know the death toll in Gaza. They can know that 15,000 innocent people have been killed, between 6,000 and 7,000 children, babies. They can know that. They can know that Gaza is essentially an open-air concentration camp. They can know that. They can literally see miles upon miles of rubble that used to be buildings, used to be people's homes. And they can know that hundreds of families are buried inside that rubble. They can know that Zionists are dropping white phosphorus on civilians, on children. They can know that Israel is imposing starvation on 2 million people. But somehow they can defend all of that. They can actually believe that it's justified. They can even call it self-defense. This is a complete and utter breakdown of morality due to propaganda and indoctrination. Now, some of them, of course, are, just heinously wicked, degenerate people. Some of them are like that. Racists, white supremacists, fanatic Christians, Muslim haters, Arab haters, and so on. Those people, obviously, we can just dismiss those people out of hand. We don't expect morality from those people. But I know that there are people who are taking the side of Israel who actually do possess some kind of moral sense, but that moral sense has been viciously subverted by indoctrination and propaganda. And this is what the West has done to its people. You've made them helplessly dysfunctional morally. You have so relentlessly sabotaged their minds that their normal moral functions can no longer operate independently. They operate by remote control. They're like moral drones, so they can literally see and be informed about monstrous atrocities, flagrant, inhuman war crimes, barbarity beyond description. And they can actually say and actually believe that it's morally justified. Well, that's horrifying. It's horrifying that the West has been able to manufacture these moral drones who can be told and who can accept genocidal savagery, absolutely heartless, psychopathic brutality. And they can believe that it's morally righteous, that it's moral, that it's righteous, that it's principled. People whose sense of morality is actually just a tool because it's paralyzed. So it's just a tool for rationalizing immorality. People who have no actual moral agency, but whose sense of morality is nothing but a device employed by power to mobilize them in support of blatant evil. This is how contemptuous the West is, the power structure in the West, how contemptuous they are towards their own people, that they would so completely immobilize their independent sense of morality, that they would turn their own people into moral automatons. It's breathtaking, truly. I mean, you've created a population that can be morally convinced with rank immorality on command, and who will defend it against all reason. You have slaughtered the conscience of millions upon millions of your own citizens, of your own population, of your own people, and you've denied them even the possibility of taking a genuine moral stance on their own. You're consigning these people to disgrace in the annals of history. Your own people. You're essentially making them karma fodder. Because the reality is that immorality and injustice will not and cannot prevail in the end. And you're depriving your people of having any opportunity to do the right thing. The truth is on the side of the Palestinians. Justice is on the side of the Palestinians. Morality is on the side of the Palestinians. And that means that the future is on the side of the Palestinians. And therefore, by sabotaging the moral sense of your own people, you are sabotaging the future of your own people. It's absolutely stunning to me how much the West disrespects and disregards and has contempt for their own populations. Subhanallah. Jazakumullahu khairan wa assalamu alaikum.